Question 1. Why should a magnesium ribbon be cleaned before burning in air? Answer. When magnesium ribbon is exposed to air, it forms a layer of magnesium oxide on its surface. This layer of magnesium oxide, being a stable compound, prevents further reaction of magnesium with oxygen. Hence, it should be cleaned before burning in air to remove this layer so that the metal can be exposed to air properly. The oxide layer may prevent or slow down the burning of magnesium. Question 2. Write the balanced equation for the following chemical reactions. A. Hydrogen plus chlorine hydrogen chloride. B. Barium chloride plus aluminium sulfate. Barium sulfate plus aluminium chloride. C. Sodium plus water sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen. Question 3. Write a balanced chemical equation with state symbols for the following reactions. A. Solutions of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water react to give insoluble barium sulfate and the solution of sodium chloride. B. Sodium hydroxide solution in water reacts with hydrochloric acid solution in water to produce sodium chloride solution and water. Question 4. A solution of a substance X is used for whitewashing. A. Name the substance X and write its formula. B. Write the reaction of the substance X named in I above with water. Answer. A. The substance X is lime or quicklime which is used for whitewashing. Its formula is CaO. B. CaO plus H2OCa, O2 plus heat. Question 5. Why is the amount of gas collected in one of the test tubes in activity 1.7, electrolysis of water, is double of the amount collected in the other? Name this gas. Answer. Water contains 2 parts of hydrogen and 1 part of oxygen. Therefore, during the electrolysis of water, the amount of hydrogen gas collected in one of the test tubes is double that of the oxygen produced and collected in the other test tube. Question 6. Why does the color of copper sulfate solution change when an iron nail is dipped in it? Answer. Iron is more reactive than copper. So, when an iron nail is dipped in a copper sulfate solution, iron displaces copper from its solution to form iron sulfate, which is green in color. Hence, the blue color of copper sulfate solution changes into green color because of this displacement reaction. It is redox reaction. Question 7. Give an example of a double displacement reaction other than the one given in activity 1.10. Answer. Sodium carbonate and calcium chloride exchange ions to form 2 new compounds, calcium carbonate and sodium chloride. Question 8. Identify the substances that are oxidized and the substances that are reduced in the following reactions. Question 1. Which of the statements about the reaction below are incorrect? The above reaction is an example of A. Combination reaction. B. Double displacement reaction. C. Decomposition reaction. D. Displacement reaction. Answer. D. Aluminium is displacing iron from iron 3 oxide. Therefore, it is a displacement and redox reaction. Question 3. What happens when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to iron fillings? Take the correct answer. A. Hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. B. Chlorine gas and iron hydroxide are produced. C. No reaction takes place. D. Iron salt and water are produced. Question 4. What is a balanced chemical equation? Why should chemical equations be balanced? Answer: balanced chemical equation means total number of atoms of each element should be equal on both sides of the reaction. For example, magnesium and oxygen combine when heated to form a single compound, magnesium oxide. The reaction should be balanced because matter can neither be created nor be destroyed. The total mass of reactants should be equal to the total mass of products. Question 5. Translate the following statements into chemical equations and then balance them. A. Hydrogen gas combines with nitrogen to form ammonia. B. Hydrogen sulfide gas burns in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. C. Barium chloride reacts with aluminium sulfate to give aluminium chloride and a precipitate of barium sulfate. D. Potassium metal reacts with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Question 6. Balance the following chemical equations. Question 7. Write the balanced chemical equations for the following reactions. A. Calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. Calcium carbonate plus water. B. Zinc plus silver nitrate zinc nitrate plus silver. C. Aluminium plus copper chloride aluminium chloride plus copper. D. Barium chloride plus potassium sulfate. Barium sulfate plus potassium chloride. Question 8. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following and identify the type of reaction in each case. Question 9. What does one mean by exothermic and endothermic reactions? Give examples. Answer. Exothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is evolved. Example. Endothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is absorbed. Example. Question 10. Why is respiration considered an exothermic reaction? Explain. Answer. During respiration, glucose combines with oxygen in the cells of our body and provides energy. As energy is released during respiration, therefore, respiration is regarded as exothermic reaction. Question 11. Why are decomposition reactions called the opposite of combination reactions? Write equations for these reactions. Answer. In decomposition reaction, a compound is broken down into simpler compounds or elements. Example. Combination reaction is a reaction in which two or more elements or compounds combine to form new compound. Example. Thus, decomposition and combination reactions are opposite to each other. Question 12. Write one equation each for decomposition reactions where energy is supplied in the form of heat, light, or electricity. Question 13. What is the difference between displacement and double displacement reactions? Write equations for these reactions. Answer: displacement reaction. Those reactions in which more reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from its salt solution are called displacement reactions. Double displacement reaction. Those reactions in which two compounds exchange their ions to form two new compounds are called double displacement reactions. It is redox reaction. Question 14. In the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involved displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction involved. Question 15. What do you mean by precipitation reaction? Explain by giving examples. Answer: those reactions in which two compounds react to form insoluble compound, which is called precipitate, are called precipitation reactions. Example: when solutions of silver nitrate and sodium chloride are mixed, white precipitate of silver chloride is formed. On adding dilute hydrochloric acid to the aqueous solution of lead nitrate, precipitate of lead chloride is formed. Question 16. Explain the following in terms of gain or loss of oxygen with two examples each. A. Oxidation. B. Reduction. Question 17. A shiny brown-colored element X on heating in air becomes black in color. Name the element X and the black-colored compound formed. Answer: X is copper. Copper gets oxidized to copper oxide, which is black in color. Question 18. Why do we apply paint on iron articles? Answer: painting is done so as to prevent iron from rusting. When the surface of iron is coated with paint, its surface does not come in contact with oxygen and moisture, and therefore, rusting does not take place. Question 19. Oil and fat containing food items are flushed with nitrogen. Why? Answer: when food items prepared in oil are kept for a long time, fat and oils present in them get oxidized by the oxygen. As a result of oxidation, some products are formed which have unpleasant smell and taste. To prevent the food items containing oil and fat from being oxidized and turned rancid, they are flushed with an unreactive gas like nitrogen. Question 20. Explain the following terms with one example each. A. Corrosion. B. Rancidity. Answer: A. Corrosion. It is a process in which metal reacts with substances present in the atmosphere to form surface compounds. Example: iron reacts with oxygen in presence of moisture to form rust, Fe2O3, XH2O, hydrated iron, 3, oxide. B. Rancidity. When food items prepared in oil, such as potato chips, are kept for long time, fat and oil present in them get oxidized by the oxygen, and they start giving unpleasant smell and taste. This condition, produced by aerial oxidation of fats and oils in foods, marked by unpleasant smell and taste, is called rancidity. Rancidity spoils the food materials and makes them unfit for eating. So if you have any questions or any suggestions, then do let me hear in the comments section below. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more such videos.